Hello everyone! Boat ramps are open for business. Where parking brakes are optional, common sense is scarce, and the water always wins in the end. From brand new boats kissing the pavement to trucks discovering they float better than they tow, today's compilation is wall-to-wall beautiful disaster.
Kinda crazy.
Florida Highway 417, and somebody's pontoon just decided to part ways with its owner somewhere between home and the lake. No safety chains, no breakaway cable, and clearly no mirrors. Now it's just sitting on the side of the highway, wondering where the water went. Somewhere out there, a bloke just pulled up to the ramp with an empty trailer and absolutely no idea.
Free pontoon boom. There's somebody there directing traffic. He's already called the police, I asked him.
Black Point Marina, Miami, and another car just went swimming while someone screamed in the background like that was going to stop it. The drama was louder than the splash, and the splash was pretty loud. One lady crying, one car sinking, and a crowd of heroes standing around doing absolutely nothing useful. Just another day at Black Point, where the ramp doesn't care who you are or what language you're crying in.
Only in days, baby. Oh my God, we got swimming trunks.
Good honest day at the lake, until the parking brake got forgotten and the Silverado decided to keep backing up long after it should have stopped. Truck, trailer, and boat all went in together like they planned it. A diving crew had to go in just to hook up the cable and drag it back out. The boat was fine though. Plug was in, still floating, ready to fish. Shame about the truck. Miami boat ramp. One big boat, one bad approach, and a Grady White that took a hit it didn't deserve. The guy in the small boat just brushed it off and got on with his day like a true gentleman. No argument, no drama. Just two boats, one bad captain, and a ramp that never disappoints. Only in Miami. The truck wanted to go for a swim too, and nobody stopped it. Parking brake off, ramp slippery, and a Ford that just kept rolling until the lake made the final call. The smart move was unhooking the boat first. Otherwise, the truck would have dragged the bow under and taken that down with it too. So technically, someone made one good decision today. The boat's floating, the boat's fine, the boat's ready to fish. The truck, however, is at the bottom of the ramp, having a very different kind of day. At least it's only a Ford. One docking dispute, one loud mouth, and one guy who thought jumping on someone else's boat was a great idea. Shirts came off, fists flew, and the camera stopped right when it got good. Just another relaxing day on the Florida water. Morse Reservoir, Indiana. Just another summer day at the boat ramp until a pontoon boat decided it was done waiting its turn. Full throttle, no brakes, and straight up onto the bow of the runabout in front like it was trying to park on top of it. Meanwhile, the crowd on the dock just stood there watching it unfold like it was a nature documentary. Throttle control, a kill switch, literally anything would have prevented this. But here we are. They say money can't buy common sense, and whoever owns that pontoon boat is living proof. That's one way to load your jet ski. Full speed, no brakes, no plan, and a very expensive insurance call waiting at the end of it. Seaside Heights is doing Seaside Heights things. No trailer, no plan, no problem. Just a flatbed truck, a boat, and a ramp that's about to witness something truly special. He backed that truck right down, let gravity do the thinking, and watched his boat slide off the bed like it had somewhere to be. Nearly took him out on the way down. But somehow, against all odds, it worked. The boat made it to the water, the man made it to the bank, and somewhere a trailer salesman is shaking his head. If it works, it works. Forgot to unhook the boat from the trailer before reversing, so the whole setup went in together. Car, trailer, boat, and whatever was left of the plan. Sir, you can't park there. Storm rolls in on the lake, and instead of finding a cove and waiting it out, everyone heads straight for shore at the same time. Waves are throwing boats sideways, and insurance is about to have a very busy Monday morning. When the weather turns, the lake doesn't negotiate. Find a cove, point the bow into the waves, and wait it out. It really is that simple. Spent all the money on the boat, and not enough thought on what was going to tow it back out. A two-wheel drive Ford, a trailer that's so stern-heavy the tongue is lifting clean off the hitch, and a ramp that's running out of patience fast. Four wheels spinning, going absolutely nowhere. The tongue lifting is actually taking weight off the rear axle, so even 4x4 wouldn't have saved him here. Air the tires down, get 10 blokes in the bed, or better yet, next time get the Ranger, or a mule. Either one would have done a better job today. Truck popped out of gear on the ramp, and the Pacific Ocean said, "I'll take that." No parking brake, no warning, just a Ford slowly reversing into the water like it had somewhere to be. The tire almost floated away and came back like it changed its mind. Use the parking brake, folks. The ocean doesn't give refunds. Parking brake off, GMC in the water, and a Tahoe doing the heavy lifting to drag it back out. For sale, one careful owner, freshly detailed, slight ocean interior. Sold to the insurance company. Algae ramp, no traction, wipers still going, and the truck's already underwater. Black Point Marina claiming another one. Ramp maintenance, 0. Victims, 1 more. Straps failed on the Florida Keys stretch. Boat, trailer, and dignity all over the highway. Motor brace? Never heard of it. That Mercury's one pothole away from becoming a hood ornament. No engine, no wind, no problem. Just a man, a rope, and sheer determination towing his yacht by swimming. Fuel's expensive. Sea tow's expensive. Human power's free. Truck in the water, engine won't start. And instead of getting out, this guy's sitting in the cab yelling at his buddy on the dock like that's somehow going to help. The fenders are out though, so at least someone was thinking ahead. Just not about the part where the truck goes underwater. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is just get out of the vehicle. The ramp claimed another one. Fenders, pride, and all. Miami at night, and a white GMC is doing its best impression of a submarine at the boat ramp. Tail lights still glowing underwater like it hasn't quite accepted what's happened yet. Nobody's panicking, nobody's rushing. Just another Tuesday night in Miami where trucks go swimming and life goes on. The water's cold, the damage is done, and somewhere an insurance adjuster is about to have a very interesting Monday morning conversation. GMCs make pretty good boats, apparently. Who knew? A Carver 370, 21,000 pounds of boat, sitting on a trailer rated for half that. Tires completely flat, trailer dragging on the ground, leaving skid marks through the parking lot like it's signing its name. Zero hesitation, zero shame, full send all the way to the ramp. You can't fix stupid, but apparently you can still tow it. Roller trailer, no safety chain, no bowline, and a Grady White that saw its opportunity and took it. Slid right off the trailer and into the dock like it had been planning this all week. No safety chain, no winch lock, no clue, and now no boat on the trailer. Down goes the Grady. Ramp claims another expensive one. Boat slid off the trailer and landed where it wasn't supposed to. For sale, no trailer included, must collect, transom might buff out. Miami boat ramp, and this crew decided the best way to dock was to jump in and swim a 3-foot rope to the ladder. Gravity trouble, balance trouble, and a rope so short it wouldn't reach a cereal bowl. One guy in the water, one on the boat doing nothing useful, and a bayliner drifting wherever it wants. It wasn't pretty, but somehow, eventually, it got done. Only in Miami can a simple docking job turn into a full aquatic rescue operation. Key Haven boat ramp, and a GMC just went in deeper than anyone planned. Brake failed, ramp was slick, and the Chevy found out real quick that 4-wheel drive means nothing when you're already underwater. Somehow, against all odds, they got it started and drove it out. Like a rock, they said, and rocks sink, so that checks out. A Ford showed up to pull it out, which is a whole other story on its own. That truck's gonna run a little rough until it doesn't anymore. A $150,000 Icon bass boat, brand new, not even numbered yet, face down on the pavement, no straps. Being in a hurry is never an excuse. Sparks flying, trailer dragging, and not a single care in the world at midnight. Whatever's left of that trailer is being donated to the road one scrape at a time. No trailer, no ramp, no problem. Just two blokes rocking a boat side to side on the grass until gravity does the rest. Unconventional? Yes. Effective? Eventually. Painful to watch? Absolutely. Beautiful autumn day, patient wife on the dock, and one man absolutely refusing to give up on loading that pontoon. Attempt after attempt, the trailer won every round, until finally, on what felt like the 100th try, he nailed it. She watched the whole thing without saying a word. They say if a marriage can survive the boat ramp, it can survive anything. All they wanted was a simple day out on the jet ski. What they got was a fully submerged truck at the dock and 2 men swimming next to it, trying to figure out what just happened. The jet ski made it out just fine, floating there in the background without a care in the world. The truck, however, is now part of the dock's furniture. Some days, the water wins before you even get on it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and click one of the videos on screen for more chaos. See you at the next one. Goodbye.